This is it, guys. The title is up for grabs here.
And this might be the most highly anticipated title defense in recent memory.
Corey, is it safe to say that this championship reign has never been in more jeopardy than it is here tonight?
That's an absolutely fair assessment, Cole. In fact, I'd go so far as to say this is the night we see a new champion crowned.
The most dangerous man in WWE today.
Samoa Joe is a man who has never made an idle threat. One of the most dangerous.
Introducing the challenger from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe. And introducing the champion from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds. He is the WWE Champion, the Professor Murray.
The big gold belt up for grabs here tonight.
This match between Trey and Samoa Joe is finally happening tonight on SmackDown. 1,500 after nearly a decade of anticipation.
I don't think Trey was anticipating this as much as Samoa Joe, especially considering it's a submission match, which definitely favors Joe and his coquina clutch.
Let's not ignore the fact that Trey has Brooklyn Von Braun in his corner tonight, who could be the difference maker. Supposedly, the ex-MMA star has been working with Trey on his submission defense in preparation for this match.
I don't care who's in Trey's corner. There is no way he walks away with his WWE Championship. In fact, he'll be lucky to walk away at all.
Two.
Hooked up. Ouch. Oh my God, a small package driver.
3, 4.
There's nothing better than two superstars battling with a title on the line. But when it's the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at stake, the stakes don't get any higher.
Head crank. Wow, unbelievable action.
Samoa Joe is an expert in strikes and submissions. This man is a monster who is set on annihilating his opposition, plain and simple.
Watch out here. Oh, what a suplex.
Gonna get over. Standing Shiranui. Hooked up.
Boom! Small package driver. The champ to the top turnbuckle. Incoming. And no luck against Joe there. Reversal. What a counter. He has something big planned.
Dragon suplex.
It's champion's advantage. The title cannot change hands by countout or disqualification. You can lose the match, but still keep the championship. A well-aimed strike. Champ taking the worst end of the exchange.
He planned for this and could still rally.
Anticipated that attack perfectly. Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Great decision by Joe to capitalize.
And here's Samoa Joe speaking his mind.
Oh, no! Oh, stun gun! Suplex, very effective. Hard for the champ to fight back from this.
I'm not sure.
And Samoa Joe locks in the coquina clutch.
Trey's attempting a counter.
What's the matter? Not like you planned?
It looked like Trey attempted a counter to the coquina clutch that Brooklyn must have taught him, but for whatever reason, it just didn't work.
It's over.
It may not be the Universal Championship that Trey defeated him for 7 years ago, but Samoa Joe gets the vindication he was looking for, as he is the new WWE Champion. What the hell?
No! This is awful.
Was this some kind of setup all along?
It had to be. Hindsight's 20/20, but Brooklyn Von Braun's change of heart was way too good to be true.
Saxton, you said Brooklyn was going to be the difference maker tonight, and you were right for once. If she and Samoa Joe have formed an alliance, and it would appear that they have, Red and Trey's lives are going to be changed forever.
I really don't need to hear "I told you so" right now.
All you're gonna hear from me is I hope you're okay.
I'll be alright. I just feel so stupid.
You're not stupid. You're trusting and a good person. That's what separates you from people like her.
Like, I appreciate it, but I still can't believe I let my guard down like that. You were right about everything.
We'll make her pay for this. I promise.
Welcome to SmackDown Live, where hopefully we're about to get some sort of clarification from Brooklyn Von Braun on last week's shocking turn of events.
I am a big fan of movies. Mostly the ones I've starred in, but there are some other ones that are okay too. But in any film, my favorite part is always near the end when the villain explains their big evil plan, going over every single detail of how they pulled the wool over the stupid idiot hero's eyes. But in movies, this usually allows the hero time to escape or stop the bad guy in some way. But I'm not gonna be stopped. See, I already destroyed your idiot hero last week with the help of Samoa Joe. So now, I have all the time in the world to walk you through every single detail of my brilliant scheme. Like I said, this is my favorite part. So here we go. When I was GM, I brought Samoa Joe back fully knowing what his plans were for attacking Trey in the best-of-5 final and costing Red her title. In fact, I helped make those plans myself. Then, I gave Trey a title match against Adam Cole just so Joe could eventually take it from Trey. Sorry, Adam. After that, I inserted myself into the mixed match challenge as Trey's partner to earn his trust, giving me the opportunity to teach him the secret coquina clutch escape. Only when Joe got it on Trey, and he thought he had it all under control, those ankles weren't crossed, were they? Because it wasn't a secret anymore. I told Joe exactly what to expect, and Trey never had a chance. Now, unfortunately, to make Trey and Red think I had changed for the better, I did have to donate a bunch of money to an animal shelter. But don't worry. I purchased the shelter, kicked out all the disgusting animals, and I'm turning it into the newest location for my tanning salon chain, Brooklyn Von Braun. Which, if you ask me, is a lot more to serve the community. So right about now, your tiny brains are probably asking, but why, Brooklyn? Why would you do all of this? I did this to maintain the hierarchy. To show Red and Trey that despite what they think they've achieved in WWE, I'm the star and they're the losers. Just like it's always been. And that will never change. Anyway, I've spent way too much time talking about those rejects, so let's discuss what's next for the American hero. New trademark lawsuit pending. Well, I have some big news to share. I'm a champion. You see, I recently talked to WWE management about bringing back a title from the past, and they agreed I was the perfect superstar to award it to. So I'd like to present to you your new WWE Divas champion, me.
You've got to be kidding me. I guess this explains why I was told to inform Red that the Divas Championship was already spoken for.
You know, maybe in the future, Trey, you should be a little more careful about who sees your phone. You never know what they could find on there. Like maybe even a copy of a list outlining all their friends' dreams and ambitions.
Clearly, Red has heard and seen enough.
Oh, she should be mad at her friend Trey for letting all this happen.
Let's go, right now, you and me.
I'm a prize fighter, and considering I've got the prize, I decide when I fight. So run along. Maybe there's something else you can cross off your list, like find someone who will take me out on a date, or fix my jacked up teeth. Those are real things on her list. I saw it.
I'm coming for you and that title.
Look out!
This is getting out of hand.
You wanted this? Well, now you got it!
Thankfully, Trey is here to put an end to this.
It's Samoa Joe. Where did he come from?
It's obvious Brooklyn and Samoa Joe are always 2 steps ahead of Red and Trey.
And now Brooklyn is going to force Red to watch her best friend get destroyed by Samoa Joe yet again.
He's suffered enough. Come on, don't do it.
No!
Trey might be seriously injured. This is bad.
While Trey's condition's unclear, one thing is, the duo of Brooklyn Von Braun and Samoa Joe will annihilate anyone who attempts to get in their way.
So what's the verdict?
Nothing too serious. I'll just be out a couple weeks.
You're lucky. That could have ended your career.
It would take a much worse attack than that to end my career. Or being offered the hosting gig on America's Next Top Hand Model, which is the best show on TV, hands down. See? I'm a natural. So, are you mad that Brooklyn saw the list on my phone?
I was, but I think I'm over it, considering you almost got snapped in half trying to help me. Besides, I just found out next week I have a #1 contenders match for the Divas Championship. So I'm still gonna cross it off the list.
Good. At least one of us will be in the title picture.
What do you mean? Aren't you gonna use your rematch clause when you heal up?
I would if I had one. Turns out one of the other loose ends Brooklyn took care of before she stepped down as GM was removing the rematch clause from my contract. So if I want another shot at Samoa Joe, I'm gonna have to earn it just like anyone else.
I know you can do it. But first, you need to focus on getting better.
I guess it's just like on America's Next Top Hand Model when Andrea jammed her finger playing volleyball and lost the Christmas engagement ring campaign. It took a lot of hard work and moisturizing, but in a couple months her hand was back in top form and she booked the Valentine's Day spot, which was way bigger than the Christmas gig.
I must have missed that episode.
I can get you a copy. I have every one of them saved.
I think I got the gist of it.
Your loss.
The following contest is a fatal four-way match.
It's boss time!
Why do you always say that, Cole? It's not
And her
boss time.
opponents,
It's always
first,
someone else's time.
from Boston,
Sasha Banks is a
Massachusetts,
habitual spotlight
Sasha
stealer.
Banks!
Byron, it's always a treat to see Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks has her own swag, she's got her own confidence, and she knows how to back it up.
If there's a camera around, Sasha wants to be in front of it.
The captain of Team Kick.
And from Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota.
The irresistible force.
And from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
One of the most dominant women in WWE history.
Physically unparalleled in the women's division, Nia Jax has imposed her will on every...
If you're just joining us on SmackDown Live, this fatal four... match will determine the #1 contender for Brooklyn Von Braun's WWE Divas Championship.
Yes, you heard that correctly. Brooklyn petitioned WWE officials to bring the Divas Championship out of retirement and award it to her, simply out of spite towards Red.
The Divas Championship actually holds a lot of personal meaning for Red, and it was one of the final milestones she wanted to cross off her list.
You two are acting like Red's been barred from ever holding the Divas Championship. She still has that opportunity if she can win this match and then defeat Brooklyn Von Braun.
And now that one's countered. Not looking good right now.
Sasha Banks is looking fit and legit.
You've been waiting for that all day.
I have.
Drop kick. Hits the mark.
Superplex.
This is a big rip.
Look at this.
Oh, what a splash!
Man, oh man. Oh man, Dakota Kai just barely got out of the way.
Bam, what a slap.
Probably not going to win for a couple hundred years, Byron. You know why? Being contorted doesn't look good.
She better do something fast. Back between the ropes. She breaks the hold. Dakota Kai into the cover. Nia Jax powers out.
Clearly not enough damage done.
Russian leg sweep.
Wow. Hip attack. So sudden.
Nothing fancy here.
From Sasha Banks. And scissors takedown.
Very nice.
Really just laying it in.
Got her.
And Michael, that chair is made of cold, solid steel. Oh man, Dakota Kai just barely got out of the way.
What a series of strikes from one of the most prolific strikers in the game.
The fatal four-way match works like this. 4 superstars are in the ring all at once. There are no countouts and no disqualifications. You have 4 superstars who are thrown down in the ring all at the same time, and they can fight anywhere they want to.
No, she breaks it.
Wow, she's quite the escape artist, Michael.
Interesting, there's the...
Oh, now it's the boss with a little smack talk.
She's leaving the ring. What's going to happen now? Finds a way to reverse.
Oh, it didn't go as planned there.
Uh-oh. Boom!
That'll wrap Dakota Kai able to counter it beautifully.
This one is all over. This crowd is sensing the end is near.
Ooh, solid contact from Dakota Kai. Lives to fight another day. Fireman's carry. She's going after her midsection again.
And can you blame her? It practically has a target on it at this point.
Foot right in the jaw.
Oof.
Just ruthless. Not what she was looking for.
Full control by the irresistible force.
Back in from the floor. Whack.
Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat. And there's the reversal from... Oh, saw it coming. Oh, man, Dakota Kai just barely got out of the way.
Jaw-shattering boot.
Amazing reflex. What is Dakota Kai? The shoulders are down. She's not going away yet.
She came here to fight, not lay down.
I think that'll do it.
That might have broken a bone.
Sasha Banks dodged out of the way there.
Snapmare.
In control here with a...
Talk about dismantling your opponent.
Oh, what a high kick. Sasha Banks on the attack.
This is where Sasha Banks is at her best. Nia Jax able to avoid damage there. Here's Nia Jax with some offense of her own. Oh, what forearm.
She got out of the way there.
Her evasion techniques are on point.
Boom! KO punch. And the bear hug's locked in. Oh, what timing. That might have been it.
But it's not.
Russian leg sweep. Roundhouse kick. Oh, you're going to pay for this. Oh, she's not looking good here.
The first thing she needs to do is somehow get out of that corner.
Uh-oh.
We're going to see it.
Power. Sit out. Power bomb. She scores big with the counter. Clothesline. Flash. What impact. Full mat slam. Changes her fortune there. Look at this. Snap suplex.
Oh, man, Dakota Kai.
Narrow.
He's going to try it again.
Selena Del Sol. She just created a play.
The cover. And this one's history. What a win.
Here is your winner, the Queen, Kelly.
That was not an easy victory here in this fatal four-way.
Wow, that was intense. And to be honest, I wouldn't have been surprised to see any one of these four win this one.
Well, that'll do it here for this thrilling
At the Royal Rumble, the WWE Universe will witness a night of firsts. It'll be the first time the WWE Divas Championship has been defended in nearly 15 years. And it'll be the first time these two longtime rivals step inside the ring and face each other in a one-on-one match. So ladies, all that's left is to sign the contract and make this unprecedented night official.
Byron, as former GM of SmackDown Live, I conducted quite a few contract signings, and let me just say, you're doing a terrible job. You didn't even give me a chance to embarrass my opponent.
Sorry.
Now, Byron mentioned this is going to be the first official match between Red and I, but we've had our share of fights over the years. So I wanted to take the WWE Universe back to when Red and I were in high school to see actual footage from our very first fight. Well, it was really more of a one-sided beatdown. This is what happens when you mess with the captain of the wrestling team. What are you gonna do? Hit me with a steel chair? Put me through a table?
I'm going to get help.
Everyone already knows Hothead Red, but let me introduce you to her best friend, Trey. Get it? Because he busted his butt on a lunch tray. Now her face matches her nickname. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. At the Royal Rumble, our next fight is going to end just like they always have. You, on the ground, screaming in pain, tapping out to the biggest crossover star in WWE history, the American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun!
I'll do my talking in the ring at the Royal Rumble.
Wait, before you leave, I have a gift for you. To commemorate our big match and also honor our very first fight. Come on, it's rude to turn down a gift.
Of course, Hothead Red loses her temper.
She was provoked.
I hope Red's happy, but if you ask me, this type of juvenile behavior should have stayed in high school.
No matter how you feel about what just transpired, these two lifelong rivals will finally settle their differences once and for all at the Royal Rumble.
I wrote a special song for the Royal Rumble. Want to hear it?
Not really.
Well, I'm going to play it anyway. Well, I've been searching all these years for a sign to show me the way, but it was right in front of me, and he went by the name of Trey. You see, this man's been lucky his entire stupid career, so I knew if he could succeed, I had nothing to fear. Tonight I outlast 29 men so I can get my shot at the gold. And then the universe walks with Elias in the greatest tale ever told. So what do you think?
I think you're going to have to rewrite your song after tonight.
So what number did you get for the Royal Rumble match?
2.
Oh, well, that's a really tough draw, but I'm sure lots of people have won from that spot. Wait, is that piece of paper with your number on it folded in half?
Oh, yeah, it is. It's not 2, it's 23.
Okay, now I like your chances a little better. Not that I was doubting you before.
After I win the Rumble, I can't wait to watch you put Brooklyn in her place once and for all.
She may have gotten the better of me in the past, but tonight's different. She has to step into my ring.
Yeah.
My only concern is she might pull something cheap, like having Samoa Joe get involved.
I'll make sure that doesn't happen. By the way, have you seen Sin Cara? I think I owe him an apology.
Why?
When I thought I drew number 2, I may have thrown a slight tantrum and damaged his mini trampoline. I'm not sure he even knows how to get into the ring without that.
I think he'll manage for one night. Besides, we have bigger things to worry about.
Okay.